Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your Love's Heart Healing reading. I'm going to conduct this reading in several sections. First thing I'm going to do is talk about Capricorn energy in general as a zodiac sign and what happens when they're out of balance and what they can do to rebalance their energy. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Angel Tarot deck and read those 3 cards and those messages that are coming through for Capricorn with the question of what is the best advice for those who need some heart's healing. Then I'm going to do some crystal gazing, looking into the crystal and seeing what messages that are coming through. What's been coming through a lot for many of the signs are animal totems, and I think those are good, easy messages that can be communicated out and in such a short period of time in these videos. So I do not know a whole lot about animal totems and what each animal represents spiritually. I don't have that memorized, so I do get an overall feeling as to what it is that the guides are saying. But what I'm asking for you guys to do is, if you want to know what that meaning, the animal means, is to please look it up. And I've done so after some of these readings and have been amazed about how pertinent those messages are coming through the crystal with those animal signs. So that being said, Capricorn, I want to just tell you that this is for Capricorn moon, sun, and rising sign, and this is for anybody who is holding on to any difficult situations where there has some heartbreak, some pains. It could be from a loss of a relationship, a loss of a person, a loved one, difficult communication and relationships with those in their family. Just across the board, because I do feel that it is important for us to have self-knowledge and self-healing and self-love in order for us to generate positive relationships with others, to be able to receive love and to be able to give love in a healthy manner. So when I'm looking at Capricorn, I'm talking about an energy that is known to be the old soul of the zodiac sign. They, interestingly enough, many Capricorns, if you I guess would take a poll on those who were born with Capricorn in their birth chart as a sun, moon, or rising sign, you would see that they have had difficult childhoods. You would see that they would have had lots of responsibility early on, and that Capricorns tend to age backwards, so to speak. There is that saying that they tend to become more youthful as the years progress. What happens with Capricorn when they're out of balance is a lot of times Capricorn is, they are self-driven. They are a self-driven sign, and they can lose sight of the emotional aspects of the things around them, or the emotional nuances. Now, not to say that Capricorn is heartless and does not have any emotion, because no, actually, as a matter of fact, I think Capricorns are one of the most sensitive signs in the zodiac, believe it or not. But I think what happens is because they're so sensitive and because they want to provide for those that they love for in such an intense manner, that they become so focused on that outcome and on that drive that they lose sight of the little nuances and the little things. It's not only in the large things that you are going to give love in, it's actually also, more importantly, it's in the little things, in the little day-to-day exchanges of energy. So in order for Capricorn to rebalance itself, it's really good for Capricorns to look at their polar sign in their astrological chart, which is the Cancer, a Cancer sign. So if you look at aspects of Cancer, you may want to bring that more into your everyday existence to help balance out that, you know, focus and drive of getting things done, and work, day-to-day work and things like that. You want to bring in the Cancer, nurturing aspects of Cancer. You want to bring in the emotional, observations, and absorb some of those nuances and those symbols, and paying attention to those things to help balance out your energy. So overall, generally speaking, would be to become a lot more nurturing, outwardly nurturing, in a sense, instead of just, you know, saying, okay, yes, I love this person and that's why I'm doing X, Y, and Z, but kind of soften the tone and balance it out with more of a Cancerian water energy. So that's generally speaking. Obviously, you know, it's a broad topic, like I've been saying on these videos. It's a very broad topic and very difficult to bring forth and do it justice in 15-minute video, 20-minute video. But most importantly, it's just an overview and having you guys to introduce yourselves to this type of thought process, because ultimately, like I mentioned before, in order for us to heal, we need to know ourselves and where we set ourselves up for failure and challenges. And I think we're only able to be as successful as we are able to look internally and fix things that are out of balance, okay? And hopefully not repeat by recognizing when things are becoming out of balance again. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards, asking the guides to bring forth cards, messages for Capricorns who have experienced some difficult times and heartbreak, and what it is that they need to focus their energy on for their heart's healing for the months of September through the month of December 2017. Okay, so the first thing I get for you, Capricorn, is the Wheel. And when I look at this energy here, I feel that many of you Capricorns, again, are coming towards the tail end of any difficult situation that you dealt with in the past 1.5 to 2 years. I feel that things are now moving close into your favor, and so you want to take advantage of this this astral energy to really heal yourself from any past issues, past hurts, and slights. I feel that it's going to happen suddenly if it hasn't happened already. And I feel that, you know, this is a great sign for you, that things are moving forward. So you want to make sure that you rebalance your energy and don't lose that opportunity. The next card I get is Page of Air. And I'm feeling that many of you Capricorns, because things were moving for you and you saw this new sudden move forward in a relationship, kind of unexpectedly in a sense for some of you, I think that once you may not have had this already, once you get some additional information on this relationship, about somebody around you, about certain things, certain aspects in your relationship, because the Page of Air to me is receiving a message, an honest, you know, some honest feedback, or it could be honestly, what I'm seeing here too is you almost having to feel a defense stand to defend your relationship from people and from messages that you're getting. I think that many of you Capricorns may have had a choice to stay or to go in a relationship sometime last year. And those of you who chose to go are feeling some sort of a judgment coming across to you. And those of you who chose to stay in the relationship also feel judged as well by others around you. I feel that some of you are on the receiving end of some difficult words. People really, what I'm hearing is a lot of judgment statements. I also feel for a number of you Capricorns that you may also have been dealing with a third party situation. I also got this for another sign. And I feel that with the third party situation, if you chose to stay, if you were the one with the doing the third party deed, if you chose to stay with one or the other, that the third person, whether it was your committed relationship or your new relationship that you cheated with, whoever it is that you chose out of these two people, one of them keeps coming at you with words, and one of them keeps coming and delivering words without tact, and it's really almost like feeling slighted by you. This could also work in a sense where you were the one who stayed in a relationship, and maybe somebody, or you started a new relationship and they have an ex. It's like that same vibe. The scenarios can be different. The players can be slightly different, but what the whole point is what I'm feeling here is a lot of you Capricorns are on the receiving end of somebody really coming with some harsh words towards you and some harsh judgments towards you. And it's being delivered without any filter. And I feel that this is really difficult for you, and it's really hurtful. And I feel you standing up and really kind of, standing your ground and really sticking up for yourself and trying to nip it in the bud, so to speak. What I feel to tell you, because this was a very difficult situation, and although things were working really well, it's like this energy still there, kind of sticking along with it. What I'm feeling to tell you is how you're able to dissipate that negative communication coming to you is actually, instead of facing it with harsh energy as well, what I'm hearing is adopting that Cancerian nurturing approach and really actually coming at it from an opposite direction, coming at it from a nurturing aspect, and really putting to silent any of that negative communication by bringing forth positive energy to it. In other words, if somebody is coming at you, Capricorns, and consistently harassing or saying negative things, the best thing for you to do is let them know that you understand where they come from, and you can understand why they're feeling this negative feelings, but that that it's not intentional, but these are things that you made, choices that you've had to make. This is going to be different for everybody, but I guess the whole point is you want to come at them with a lighter tone. You want to come at them with a little bit more of a nurturing energy. Advise them, if they are unable to get over the breakup, to really seek out help for their own good, so to speak, type of thing. If you are dealing with an ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife, the same thing. Look, I know it wasn't an easy situation. I do feel you should, here's a couple of numbers you can even give and say, there's counseling, there's people to help and support you. I don't want to have this argument. I don't want to have these arguments with you. I don't want to have these harsh words. If this is like with a family member, it would be the same aspect. If this is with like a friend, it would be the same aspect. Not putting down your swords and letting somebody, crap all over you, so to speak. No, but you're combating, what you're being asked to do is combat that negative energy coming at you with some sort of a nurturing communication to dissipate that negative energy. And then finally what I get is the Page of Earth. And I feel that what is going to help your heart's healing, many Capricorns, is you are going to be offered some sort of new opportunity to learn something new and to be creative in something new at some aspects of your life where you expend your energy and how you make your ends meet. And I feel like this news is bringing you great self-assurance, more self-esteem, something to look forward to. And I feel that that's going to help heed and heal this negative thing, these negative things, experiences and memories that I see you going through. Again, I feel a lot of it has been in the past, in a year and a half to 2 years, but I do feel some of the remnants also, and I feel this with this Page of Air, there's still some aspects of it that need to be healed. I think the fact that this new endeavor or this new offer coming to you has a little bit of a challenge, because I'm really feeling it's new. It's not something that you would know a whole lot of things about. I feel is really, really that much more exciting to you. And really you want to focus on that. Focusing on that will also help. Nurturing yourself through this new creative endeavor is really important for you. Nurturing yourself, you will be available to nurture those around you. I also feel that this can play out in different ways as well with these two pages. I feel that, you know, there may be two young people around you who experienced some pain, or you're experiencing some pain due to them. And I feel that, you know, there's been some arguments and painful exchanges of words, and that's really hurt you, and you're feeling really emotional about it. But I feel that you're able to bring forth a change and a development where you're learning an aspect of yourself, and you and that young person will now have that aspect in common. I feel like a new hobby, if this is a child or somebody around you, I feel that you're able to heal some of those difficult situations, whatever it may have been. You're able to heal that by doing something together. A creative aspect of the both of you doing it together is also what I'm hearing. Okay, so I am going to pull the crystal and ask the crystal for some guiding messages for those Capricorns who need some heart's healing for the remainder of 2017. I see this eye like glaring out at me in the crystal ball, and what I'm feeling is that this message of the eye, what's showing me is really, really open up and look at the situation around you. Look at all aspects of it. I feel that you need to use, when you think of an eye, you want to really see things for what it is and accept things for what it is, and then move forward. And recognize and incorporate that nurturing energy into what it is that you see that you may not like or agree with in a relationship, in an experience. The next thing I see that the monkey, and what is the name of the monkey? It is a oh, I can't think of the name of the monkey that I'm seeing, but it's the monkey. Is it the bamboo? I would link it below. I'm so sorry, Capricorn. I have to go look it up. I see the image and I will let you know what it is, and I would want you to please look it up and see what are the messages coming through for you. I do hope that this reading resonates well for you. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And also you can contact me via email if you want to ask more specific questions or look into things a little bit deeper. Thank you so much, and many blessings and peace for the remainder of 2017.